Dear learners, welcome to this training. This training is on spoken English, and the aim of this training to have the fluency in English. I have classified this spoken English class into two parts. Spoken English. Part 1, Spoken English Daily Conversation. In this part, learners will learn some steps. Here, they will get some important conversations, what they will use in their real life situation. In today's class, they will learn 7 steps, steps 13 to 20. Part 2, English in the classroom. How a teachers will deal with the students, how a teachers will talk with the students in the classroom, how they will talk. In this part, they will learn about that. Part 3, English with the principal. Teachers will talk with the principal how in English. In this part, teachers will learn about that. Part 4, here learners will learn how they will talk with the guardians in English. Dear learners, then day 3, let's begin our lesson. Part 1, Spoken English Daily Conversation. Step 13. Title of the step 13, what kind of job are you looking for? Please note down. What kind of job are you looking for? A and B. A is a person, B is a person. Someone will play the role of A, and another one will play the role of B. If A says, what kind of job are you looking for? B will say, I am looking for a teaching job. Have you finished writing, dear learners?
Yes, sir.
You have to write quickly.
Yes, sir.
Because our time is very short. Let's go forward. Now I am going to step 14. The title of the step 14, can I speak to the principal, please? Suppose somebody has come, he wants to meet the principal. He will play the role of A and he will play the role of B. A is saying, good morning. Here, you will play the role of A and another one will play the role of B. You will say, good morning, how can I help you? B will say, can I speak to the principal, please? Then you will say, sorry, you have to wait. Sir is in the meeting. Suppose Sir is busy, he is in a meeting. So this time you will say, sorry, you have to wait. That means A is saying to B, he has to wait. Sorry, you have to wait. Sir is in the meeting now. Okay. Have you finished writing?
Yes, sir.
Now I am going to step 15. Step 15. Title of this step 15 is Mr. Raju coming to the meeting? There will be a question mark. Yes. Is Mr. Raju coming to the meeting? Title of the step 15 is Mr. Raju coming to the meeting? Suppose A is asking question to B. Is Mr. Raju coming to the meeting? That time B is saying yes, but he might be late. That means Mr. Raju is coming, but he will take some time more to attend the meeting. He needs little time more to attend the meeting. So conversation will be this way. A is saying, is Mr. Raju? A is asking question to B. Is Mr. Raju coming to the meeting? B will reply this way, yes, but he might be late.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Raju is coming, but he might be
late.
Dear learners, let's go to step 16. Title of step 16, Mr. Raju is ill. He has cancelled the meeting. Mr. Raju is ill. He has cancelled the meeting. Suppose Mr. Raju is chief person of the meeting. Probably he will preside over the meeting. So he is very important. He is the chief person of the meeting. Title of this step 16, Mr. Raju is ill. He has cancelled the meeting. So conversation will be this way. A is talking to B. A is saying, Mr. Raju is ill. He has cancelled the meeting. That means meeting is cancelled because Mr. Raju is not coming. He is ill. That time B can say this way, okay, can you move it to the next week? All right, but can you take the meeting to the next week? This way you can conclude the meeting, conclude the conversation.
Okay.
Should I go back previous? Okay, again. I am giving you time to note it down. Step 16, Mr. Raju is ill, he has cancelled the meeting. A is saying Mr. Raju is ill, he has cancelled the meeting. B is saying, okay, can you move it to the next week? Okay, dear learners, have you finished copying?
Yes, sir.
Have you finished writing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I have
Okay.
finished.
Then I am going to step 17. The title of step 17, did you receive the important papers? Did you receive the important papers? Here, A is asking to B, did you receive the important papers? And B is replying this way, no. When did you send them? That means B is saying, still, I have not gotten any papers. When have you sent? Conversation is this way. A is asking to B, did you receive the important papers? B is replying, no. When did you send them? When did you send your papers?
When?
Dear learners, have you finished writing?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, I'm going to step 18. Let's start step 18. And the title of the step 18, it was good to meet you, Mr. Chaudhary. Title of the step 18, it was good to you, good to meet you, Mr. Chaudhary. Already, meeting has been over. And Mr. Chaudhary was in the meeting. That's why conversation is between A and B. B has been very pleased to meet Mr. Chaudhary in the meeting. So,
Yes, it was.
A has been very much pleased to meet Mr. B. So, A is saying to B, it was good to meet you, Mr. Chaudhary. Then, B is replying this way, yes, it was. Let's meet again soon. That means B is hopefully wants to meet again with Mr. Chaudhary. A is very much happy to meet Mr. Chaudhary. So he is saying it was good to meet you, Mr. Chaudhary. Mr. Chaudhary is replying this way, yes, it was. Let's meet again soon.
Yes,
that means Mr. Chaudhary is also wants to again meet A.
Again.
Dear learners, now I am going to step number 19. Let's start step 19. And the title of the step 19, get ready for national anthem. Get ready for national anthem. You all are teachers, so national anthem, singing national anthem or reciting the national anthem is obligatory for all. And reciting or singing the national anthem, we start our working period. A is a teacher. Teacher will play the role of A, and B is student. Students will play the role of B. Teacher is saying, that means teacher is wishing good morning to the students. That time students also will wish good morning to the teacher. Conversation will be this way. Follow me. Students, good teacher. First time teacher will wish the students. In the assembly class, suppose A is saying, good morning students. Students are wishing, good morning miss. Then again, teacher is saying, get ready for national anthem. Sing the song loudly. Amar Sonar Bangla, Ami Tomai Bhalobashi. This national anthem, students have to sing loudly. So, teacher is instructing the students to sing the song loudly. Conversation, A, good morning students. B, good morning miss. Again A, get ready for national anthem. Sing the song loudly. Dear learners, have you copied? Finished? Have you finished copying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Then
sir.
let's
Yes,
go
sir.
to final step for today. That is step number 20.
Step one.
And the title of the step 20, I am sick today. I can't come to work. Dear learners, suppose you are sick, you can't come to work. So how you will talk to your boss? How you will talk to the principal? Conversation will be this way. Teacher is saying, sir, I'm very much sick today. I can't come to work. That means, sir, today I am sick. I can't come to work. Please, sir, grant me permission. Grant my leave. Please grant me leave. Grant my permission. Grant me permission. Grant my leave. Conversation will be this way. A is saying, I am sick today. I can't come to work. B is replying, I hope to see you tomorrow. That means B is saying, okay, all right. Hopefully, see you tomorrow. B is replying this way, okay, all right. Permitted, granted leave. Hopefully, see you tomorrow. I hope to see you tomorrow. Aisha miss,
Tomorrow.
can you follow me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can,
Yes, sir.
you can practice this conversation with me. You will play the role of A and I will play the role of B.
Okay, sir.
Start.
Okay. Okay. Sir, I'm sick today. I can't come to work today.
Okay, all right, your leave is granted. Hopefully, see you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And I am going back. 19. This conversation I will practice with Reshma miss. Reshma miss,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you will play the role of A and I will play the role of B. Okay? Start.
Okay, sir. Good morning, students.
Good morning, miss.
Get ready for national anthem. Sing the song loudly, please.
Good, very good. Sounds nice. I am going back.
Thank you.
This conversation I will practice with Reshma, Sharmishta Das. You will play the role of B and I will play the role of A. Again, I am saying you will play the role of B and I will play the role of B. Reshma, Sharmishta Das. It was good to meet you. Sharmishta Das.
Yes, it was. Let's meet again soon.
All right. This way, we'll continue our conversation. That's all for today's part 1. Now I am going to part 2, English in the classroom. Today, I will also teach you some important expression that a teacher has to express or continue use in their daily life situation, daily conversation with the students. First one, teacher, how she will start her class. I'm ready. May I start now? This is very much common and available expression that a teacher can use in the classroom with the students. She is ready, so she can say, I'm ready. May I start now?
Yes, start.
Part 2.
Yes, sir.
Now I am going expression number 2. Suppose you can't understand any expression of the students, any word of the students, that time you can question this way. Can you explain it once more? Can you explain it once more? Students also can ask you this type of question. Miss, can you explain it once more? Suppose somebody has not understood your expression. What you have said in the class, students have not understood. That time student can ask you question this way. Miss, can you explain it once more? You also can ask this question to the student. Can you explain it once more? Can you follow me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
All right. Now I am going to expression number 3. Students, when the class is over, this is a common conversation. Student continues. That is, they get ready. When the class is over, they get ready to go out, to go back to their house. That time they say in the classroom, Miss, can we pack our things now? Can we get ready to go out? Can we pack our things now? Very much common and available conversation what we use in the classroom with the students. Especially for the students, they say this: can we pack our things now? Now I am going to expression number 4. Suppose you are telling the students to repeat with you. So you can say this way: repeat after me. I am saying and you will repeat after me. Dear students, I am saying, I am reading, I am reciting, and you all the students will repeat after me. So this is a very common expression that a teacher has to use in the classroom with the students while taking class. So dear learners, I am going to expression number 5. Suppose students, usually students keep their things in their bag. So you can say, dear student, take out your notebook from your bag. Take out your notebook from your bag. Or get your notebook out. Get your notebook out from your bag. Get your pen out from your bag. Get your pencil out from your bag. Get your notebook out from your bag. This is a very much common expression what a teacher has to use in the classroom with the students while taking class. Dear learners, I am going to expression number 6. Suppose there are 5 students in one bench. Everybody does not carry own books. They take the help of others. So you can ask questions this way: do you have your own books? That means, student, have you brought your own book? Why are you looking into others' books? Why are you looking at him? Have you brought your own books? Do you have your own books? Where is your books? Get your own book out from your bag. Show me. This way, teacher can continue conversation with the students. So this expression is very important and very much common what a teacher has to use in the classroom with the students while taking class. Dear learners, now I am going to expression number 7. Suppose students are inattentive, students are remiss, they are not mindful to their studies, they are not concentrating to their studies. So if you see this situation, you can continue this expression with the students in the classroom. You are not listening carefully. I will ask you again. That means you should listen to my word rightly, because I will ask you question again.
I'm going to ask
That
you
time
again.
you have to answer my question. Okay? You are not listening carefully. I will ask you again. Have you finished copying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I am going to
Yes,
expression
sir.
number 8. Suppose a student is kept on standing on the kept on standing long time. Suppose 5 minutes or 10 minutes already have been passed. So you can say, can't you sit still? Still you are on standing. Now sit down. Can't you sit still? So this is also a very common, available, very important expression that a teacher has to use with the students in the classroom while taking class. Can't you sit still? Dear learners, now I am going to expression number 9. Suppose a student can't spell any word. Teacher, T-E-A-C-H-E-R. Student, S-T-U-D-E-N-T. Little kid, student of nursery, can't spell or KG, can't spell student, S-T-U-D-E-N-T. If you can, you can ask. Student can ask you, teacher, means how to spell this word? Student, S-T-U, then S-T-U. He or she may make mistakes. That time you will make him understand. S-T-U-D-E-N-T, this way. Student can ask you question this way. How to spell this word? You also can take feedback from the student. You also can get the feedback from the student. Hey student, stand up. Spell the word teacher, T-E-A-C-H-E-R, or spell the word student, S-T-U-D-E-N-T, S-T-U-D-E-N, student. How to spell the word student? Then the student will stand up and she will say S-T-U-D-E-N-T. This way, teacher can continue his conversation. He can or she can use this expression with the students. And final expression for today's class, that is expression number 10. Let's begin today's lesson. While going to start class, teacher can use this expression with the students while taking class, and by using this expression, teacher can start his class. Let's begin today's lesson. Let's begin today's lesson. Let's begin today's class. So this is also very much important and common expression that a teacher has to use in the classroom with the students. Dear learners, have you finished copying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Now I am going to part 3.
Yes, sir.
Now I am going to part 3, and part 3, in the part 3 we will learn how to talk with the principal in English. Part 3, English with the principal. And in this part, we learn some important expressions. Let's begin. Suppose a teacher wants leave next month. Conversation will be this way with the principal. A is the teacher. Teacher will play upgrade. Teacher will play the role of A, and principal will play the role of B, or boss will play the role of B. A is saying, can I take some leave next month, sir? Then boss or principal will say, fill in the application form and I will let you know. Again, I am uttering conversation. I am uttering the conversation. A, can I take some leave next month? B is saying, fill in the application form and I will let you know. All right? You have to write. Learners, you have to write quickly because our time is very short. Okay? Within 40 minutes, I have to conclude the class. I am going forward. I am going forward, please. Okay?
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Finish.
Suppose, teacher, you are in a traffic jam. You are stuck in a traffic jam. That means you are being late to come to the working place. So conversation will be this way. Teacher will play the role of A and principal will play the role of B, or boss will play the role of B. A, sir, I am stuck in a traffic jam. I am going to be late. Sir, I will be late. I am stuck in a traffic jam. What can I do, sir? I am stuck in a traffic jam. I am going to be late. Then principal or boss will say, all right, get here as soon as you can. All right, get here as soon as you can. A, I'm stuck in a traffic jam. I'm going to be late. B, all right, get here as soon as you can. I'm going forward. On call. Suppose a teacher is not coming to the school, college for some reasons. On call, she can continue this conversation on call. Good morning, sir. My daughter is not feeling well. I will come little bit late today. That means teacher will come. Teacher will take little bit more time to come to her working place. So please grant me permission. Conversation will be this way on call. Good morning, sir. My daughter is not feeling well. I will come little bit late today. Sir, I will come little bit late today. So please grant me permission. This is very, very important and common available conversation that a teacher has to use with the principal, with the boss. Good morning, sir. My daughter is not feeling well. I will come little bit late today. I will come little bit late today. So please grant me permission. Conversation will be on call, on phone. Dear learners, time is very short, so I am going forward. Teacher is talking with the principal. Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt you. That means I'm sorry to disturb you. I want to talk to you regarding my salary. Could you please raise my salary? Suppose what salary you are getting, you are not pleased with that for the price hike, for the increasing of the daily products, daily necessaries. So you can use this conversation with the principal to raise your salary, to increase your salary. Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I want to talk to you regarding my salary. could you please rise my salary? Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I want to talk to you regarding my salary. I want to talk to you about my salary. Could you please rise my salary? Dear learners, can I go forward?
Yes, sir.
Okay. English with the principal. I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again. You have done a mistake. You have mistaken. So you are feeling sorry. Conversation will be this way with the principal. I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again. I do my work. I do my work perfectly. Please forgive me. I will be careful next time. This conversation is to express your sorry. How you will feel sorry. How you will express. Express your sorry with the principal. How you will say sorry with the principal. This way. I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again. আর এটা ঘটবে না. I do my work perfectly. Please forgive me. আমাকে ক্ষমা করুন. I will be careful next time. পরবর্তীতে আমি আরো খুব careful হব. I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again. I do my work perfectly. Please forgive me. I will be careful next time. Dear learners, let's go to part 4. English with the guardians. Part 4. English with the guardians. You are a teacher. You have to talk with the guardians. Very nice talking with the guardian. Follow me. As a teacher, our goal is to contribute to the healthy mental and emotional development of our child so that they can acclaim in the next level of education. You are talking with the guardian. What is your aim? What is the aim of this? Aim or purpose of your education, teaching? What is the aim of your education? Teaching to the students. What is your aims? What is your purpose? So in this situation, you can use this conversation. As a teacher, our goal is to contribute to the healthy, that means healthy development, mental development, and emotional development of our child. Why? So that they can acclaim, they can praise in the next level of education. Today's students are the future of the country. When these students will enter the higher education, enter the university, that time they will praise our educational institution. So from the beginning, we are trying with our level best to develop their health, mind, and emotion. As a teacher, our goal is to contribute to the healthy mental and emotional development of our child so that they can acclaim in the next level of education. Dear learners, I am going forward. What do you teach to the students? We teach them how to be honest. What is morality? What is honesty? What is morality? What is integrity? And we also give them so much love and care. That means we teach the students with much love, with much care. You can use this conversation with the guardians. This is like an advertisement. This advertisement is real advertisement. We teach them how to be honest, what is morality, and we also give them so much love and care. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So dear learners, I am going to conclude today's class. That's all for today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Thank you, sir.
You, sir.
You are welcome.
Hafiz. লাবণী শুনতে পাচ্ছ?
হ্যাঁ, বলেন।